This is David Tone once again, reporting live from Studio D1. And I'm going to talk about something I hadn't expected to discuss today, but about 15 minutes ago, I had my new phone here, my Leon, LG Leon, and I was waiting for the foreign exchange market to start up. They close 2 days a week, although I seriously have difficulty believing that the foreign exchange market actually closes down 2 days a week. For some of us it does, I guess. I guess they want to honor the Sabbath, you know. And so the way this all came about, how did I end up interested in the foreign exchange market, you ask? Well, it happened about 10 or 11 years ago. I had lost the Powerball. The Lord wanted me to win the Powerball, and I didn't do it. And he appeared to me, Jesus Christ appeared to me, and he said, "Are you trying to make my life miserable?" Not exactly what you want to hear from the King of Kings, Lord, Lord of Lords. And of course, if you neglect to walk out God's plan for your life, he can always find little odd jobs for you around the house. But one of the ways that he encouraged me greatly with regard to this destiny. He said, "Wake up the richest man in the world," for example. "We're going to make you the richest man in the world," he said. And one day I was walking into the library. This must have been 2004. I have to maintain eye contact here, not with myself, but with the audience. I was walking into the library. Well, no, back up some more here. I'll do a hard rewind. The Lord said FX, and I didn't know what FX was. So I went to look it up. Come to find out, foreign exchange market is far and away larger than all the other markets put together. They trade $4 trillion a day. And a lot of people make a lot of money this way. You hear a lot of talk about the 1%. Well, believe me, it's going to be 0.5% before you know it because of this market. But so I thought, well, this is interesting, foreign exchange. So I went to an online broker and I opened up a demo account. And they let you trade on their platform that everybody trades on, but they give you $50,000 in play money. So I had this play money, $50,000. So I'm walking into the library one day, and the Lord said, British pound. Now, I was penniless at the time. And, because the Lord told me, he said, you can have it simple or you can have it hard. So, okay. So, he says British pound. So I log into my account, and the British pound was flat. And so I took however much, 10,000 or so, put it on the British pound, and it started to go straight up. And so I knew that God was showing me something, that I would not have to study the fundamentals. I would not have to listen to the pundits, I would not have to study the economies and world affairs and so on. I could just listen to what God told me to do, and he would bring it to pass miraculously. So I was arrested shortly thereafter, but I know I made a lot of money within that few days. And because I remember thinking, that's my Winnebago. as it went up. So I don't know how much I made or lost because I was arrested a few days later. I think this is why Satan is persecuting me, so flagrantly, because he knows what God has for me. Well, recently, of course, my old age pension kicked in, and he's been trying to steal that, along with everything else I have. And so here I was. And the Lord said, well, I knew that, I went back to I opened up a demo account again, 10 years later. And I started losing money and, this and that. Play money. So today I'm sitting here Sunday afternoon. I'm waiting. It was about 2:45. I'm waiting for the market to open so I can see where I'm at. And the Lord said, Lucre Skyrocker. And that's the reason I am making this video, because Lucre Skyrocker is another touch point here. It's another milestone, another benchmark in the Gantt chart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pursue this with regard to investment. And we're going to find out. God said, I had a dream one time. I was sitting in the bleachers, and I put my hand up, my glove. I held my glove up in the air, and a fly ball flew right into my glove. And the Lord said, what does it mean? I said, if God wants something to happen, it happens. So I'm going into this with a great deal of confidence. I may not even use stops and limits. And somebody said that genius looks like magic to those who don't understand it. But God's the genius. I'm just the vessel. He said he's going to do it through me and for me. And so we'll talk about it more later.